Hello and welcome to Thursday. Today I kind of wanted to talk briefly on something that's been kind of near and dear to my heart for the past, almost past decade. Uh, how do I start this? Back in the day, when it still felt like early social media, internet was going on. In high school, we were allowed to leave campus to just go get lunch or whatever during our lunch break. Only seniors were. And what I would do, go out, I put my headphones in, plug them into my phone, miss the headphone jack. Thanks, Apple. Um, Plug them in, and just go walk down the street, hit up one of the little restaurants in the area, and typically I would listen to either music or a podcast. And one of those podcasts happened to be Welcome to Night Vale, which has been going on for over 10 years now, which is wild to say. I kind of fell off Night Vale after the first however many episodes because it was bi-weekly, and while it was fun and good, I still enjoy it. It's just I haven't really listened to it in a while, and I probably still would enjoy it. It was just a fun, quirky, wild show, and it was there. But at the time of, when I was in high school, there were only a handful of episodes, and uh, instead of once I made it through the backlog, there was nothing left. Until they mentioned that they were doing a live show. And they were doing a live show with another podcast group called the Thrilling Adventure Hour. Now, this is kind of where things take a turn. Thrilling Adventure Hour is like, sure, why not? I try this. And they had like 200 episodes of backlog. And I was kind of new to the world of podcasting. While I enjoyed people like talking about their daily lives, and it's one of my favorite things to do, just like listen to other people talk about their lives, which is what you're doing right now. It's all fine and dandy, but sometimes you would like to hear interviews or people like talking to other people. That's great and all, but you can also hear about other people just talking about a scripted show. One of my recent examples that I've been trying to get into was the Rusty Quills Magnus Archives. And, that's fine. It's scripted and everything, and it's enjoyable. There's something else. Live shows. The Thrilling Adventure Hour is basically a new time show in the style of old time radios, I believe is the line, and it's something else. I started from the very beginning, and there are a couple shows that are regular segments on Thrilling Adventure Hour, that being Beyond Belief, Sparks Nevada, Marshall on Mars, and others like Captain Laserbeam, Amelia Earhart, all kinds of shows that we regularly see on the program. And there are some incredibly famous and like talented people on the show. But one thing that really got me was that they recorded this in front of a live studio audience in Hollywood, California. And hearing that audience reaction, it's a show made for it's for an audience to consume. It's live. It's in things can go wrong, but it's scripted. And while they've had episodes more recently where it's the same thing but just in a studio, it's not the same kind of experience as having it from directly in front of an audience. You can laugh at every minor thing. If something goes wrong with the audio cue, the actors can poke fun at it and be like, one of the classic lines is like door opening noise or something. And if the door doesn't open, they'll be like, that's a quiet door. Seconds later, it kicks in. It's like, oh, there it is. And things like that. It's spontaneous. It's fun. And I just kind of love those style of podcasts. Like, live audio comedies? I guess that'd be the term. I just really enjoy live audio comedies. And it's such a fun thing. Like, comedy is probably my favorite genre of film and movie and show. So having all of that tied into a live podcast that I can just listen to whenever, because eventually the original company dissolved or whatever, so they restarted, and now they have kind of the backlog behind a paywall, which kind of sucks. But I had all of the old podcasts just stored on a hard drive that I occasionally listen to. I uploaded it to my Google Drive because on occasion I'll just like start playing them, and that's what I did tonight. I just played a bunch of the Beyond Belief episodes where it stars two married mediums, Frank and Sadie Doyle, who speak to ghosts, and it's just their adventures with the paranormal, and it's so the paranormal and supernatural, and it's just so funny because they're like high society members who are just alcoholics, and it's honestly just one of the small joys that I get. Like, it can always make you laugh. There's always something funny, and I remember some of these episodes so well that I just like see the title, I'm like, I know exactly which one that is. I could just tap on it and be like, oh yeah, this is just, it's such a fun time. Really good stuff, and it's enjoyable. I've listened to like the first couple episodes of Beyond Belief, and eventually when I finish that, I might just work my way through Sparks Nevada, because Beyond Belief was my favorite, and Sparks Nevada is a close second. All of the those podcasts are good, and they one of the creators of this show actually released a book. I believe it's How to Survive Despite Vampires or something along those lines. So I might read that in the next couple of days. We'll see, but it's a good time. For now, that's what we're gonna call it here for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.